Well, welcome back to What I Think I Know with your host, Dan. Gonna be a little bit of a short episode this week. I've kind of been on a bit of a hiatus. I had someone recently, though, in my life tell me, essentially, well, they ran out of podcasts to listen to, and I need to start doing this again. So, I'm back this week at least. I think I'll be gone for at least 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks after this. But I'll be back again. This week on What I Think I Know, it's 4th of July! Happy 4th of July, what a beautiful day. I should be wearing my hat. There we go. That's better. Well, it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Hope everything's doing well. This has just been a fantastic time of year. I've been watching all like the Europeans coming in for the soccer things, having the time of their lives. Been really cool to see all that. We're going to talk about all that stuff in another week. This week, I simply want to share my, probably my favorite historical story from our country's founding. The Invincible President. So the year is 1975. It is July 9th, and the French have teamed up with the Native Americans to battle the British. At this time, of course, we were still just colonies, still the British, and a young fella named George Washington was fighting with the British. He was a mounted officer, and so he would essentially, his job was to kind of run across the lines shouting orders, making sure everybody knew what they were doing and all that. So this battle started with an ambush. The French and Native Americans had jumped out of the woods and caught the British unawares, like we would do years later. Apparently, George Washington knew a few of the Brits' tricks. That probably helped him out a little bit. So during this battle, 23-year-old George Washington was acting a courier. As I just said, running up and down the lines, getting orders from one side to the other, telling everybody what to do, trying to organize a retreat. In the midst of this battle, every other courier had been shot dead. Every single other one. He was the only one left unscathed by the end of it, and even at this point, he was the only one on the field running around. So the English, caught off guard, are fighting as hard as they can, obviously, to beat a discreet retreat and get out of Dodge before they're all wiped out. The Native American chief had organized a group of sharpshooters to specifically hunt for the couriers. Without communication, you're screwed. You can't do anything at that point. The best you can do is give some whistles and hope everybody can hear it. But in order to organize an actual solid retreat, you've got to have communication. They didn't have walkie-talkies, so you had to run or ride a message from one side of the battlefield to the other. Now, in all this fighting, every single courier trying to relay messages had been shot dead. Except for one. The 23-year-old George Washington. He did have 2 horses shot out from under him. He had 4 bullet holes in his coat. He had shrapnel in his hair and in his clothing, but not a single flesh wound. Not a drop of blood fell from him. And after the fighting, that chief declared, and kind of predicted, I suppose, that Washington would become the chief of nations, and a people yet unborn will hail him as the founder of a mighty empire. And years pass. Prior to Washington becoming president, the chief actually had a chance to meet Washington. I don't remember the event they were at. I didn't write that down, unfortunately. But they met up together, and he got to tell General Washington, I believe he was known as at the time, that he was an expert marksman, did not often miss, and he swore that he shot George Washington 17 times and his men swore similar stories. He then declared that Washington was protected by a power greater than them, and he ordered his men to stand down. Don't waste any more ammo on Washington. He is the invincible president. Beautiful story. There are so many stories about our founding that make you go, yeah, there's only one way that could have happened. I think next episode I'll share my other story, which sometimes I say is my favorite, sometimes I say this one's my favorite. But a little sneak peek is a whole lot of prayer brought on another loaves and fishes style miracle. Without the loaves, I think. But anyway, we're going to talk about that, I guess, 3 weeks from now. So that person in particular who told me they need more podcasts, here's another one for you. It's short, but I'll make some more long ones in the future. About, I think, like I said, 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, or from now. You actually know what I'll be doing in these 3 weeks. The other viewers, maybe you'll find out on a story time some other day. But anyway, thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless this big, beautiful rock we live on. Enjoy the fireworks, and have a happy 4th of July.